Why, hello, boys and girls. Welcome to episode 5 on Reading and Writing Fun with me, Swoops the Owl. In the last episode, I wasn't here, and Monkey, my best friend, was filling in. If you think that Monkey did a great job on the last video, please leave a comment on that video saying how good he did, because he was a little nervous if he wasn't sure if he did good or not. I think he did good because I watched it from the conference. And so, like I said, if you think he did a great job, which I think he did, leave a comment under the last video, which he did, saying how good he did. He'd really appreciate that. But today's video, we're actually going to be starting a new unit. We have finished Unit 1, which is episodes 1 through 4. And now Unit 2 is going to be episodes 5 through 9. Alright? And our unit is going to be about the writing process. Alright? And in this episode, we're going to talk about step 1 of the writing process. Okay? And by the way, make sure you've seen all the other videos 1 through 4 before watching this one, because you got to watch those videos before coming to this one, because those all lead up to this one. The culmination. Alright. So let's go ahead and take a look at this chart right here. This is the writing process, okay? There's 5 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 steps. Today we'll be talking about the first one, which is pre-writing, all right? Each video is going to talk about each topic, and we'll end on publishing. But today we'll just focus on the pre-write section. Pre-writing is an essential step in the process for writing, because you want to make sure that you know what you're writing about. Now, in the last video, Monkey was talking to you guys about organizing your ideas. And so this pre-writing step kind of ties into that, because organization is so important when you're writing. And you want to make sure that you have everything with you when you're writing. So, in our example about the Sierra Nevada mountains, we've been talking about characters and literary devices and settings. And so it's important that you compile that into a big folder or an area where you store them, whether it's on your computer or in your drawer, anywhere. Make sure you have your notes and ideas with you where you can easily access them and use them for your pre-writing step. Now, pre-writing, really the definition of it is in the word, write. But it's pre, because the prefix pre means before. All right, it's preceding an event. So the pre-writing is basically kind of the backstage work of a book. It doesn't go into the actual book you read. It's the stuff that happens backstage. It's the planning. It's the rehearsal. All right. And so when you pre-write, it's very important to make sure that you write your ideas down. But it's not just ideas. It's also making sure that you have an idea of how your story will be structured. How many chapters will it have? If it's not a chapter book, how many paragraphs is this going to have? All right, is it a short story? Is it a novel? Is it a poem? All right, you have to pick the type of story you do. Most people like to write short stories because they're short and simple. But some people can get inspired and start to write novels. Now, in the middle of a short story and a novel is something called a novella. 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 And that's basically a short version of a novel. Normally about 100 to 200 pages. Maybe not 200, maybe 100. And a novel is more than 200. All right? So, but a short story is basically just a couple chapters. All right? Just a short, sweet story. So in pre-writing, you have to determine what kind you'll do. Now, I'll be honest, I have never written a novel, all right? But I have written novellas and short stories. My dream is to hopefully write a novel one day, but I don't know. I'm still trying to make videos to help you guys. Woohoo! All right? So when you're pre-writing, make sure you figure that out, and then basically just start to write, okay? Now, hopefully Monkey talked to you guys in the last video about how to write. The best way writers write is using the computer. Software like Microsoft Word and the Office package is really, really helpful, okay? But you can write by hand if you like. That's obviously your choice. But when you pre-write, make sure you select what kind of book you'll be doing, how you'll organize it, and when you'll begin writing. And once you finish that pre-write step, you're ready to go to step 2, which we'll talk about in the next video, which is drafting. Alright, basically like a rough copy of your story. Now remember, you have to understand that pre-writing is not writing your full story. It's getting ideas. It's taking notes. It's thinking of some ideas that will go into the story. A great way to pre-write is to use charts and flow webs. Use Venn diagrams, sequencing boxes, anything like that will help you organize ideas. Venn diagrams are a great way to compare and contrast something. Let's say you want to take 2 ideas you have and compare and contrast them and see which one you think would be great to compare and contrast in your book. So use diagrams, okay? All these methods we've talked about are great ways to do pre-writing, all right? So your assignment tonight, here it is, start pre-writing, okay? That's all you got to do. Pre-write, do the stuff we've talked about, and if you want to share it to the public, save your document as a PDF and upload that PDF into your comment, okay? And like I said in previous videos, if you're not sure how to do that, just contact YouTube tech support and they'll tell you how to post PDFs as a comment, okay? Well, that's it for today, everybody. This is Swoops signing out, and have a pleasant day.